And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, the big righty, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, you credit the analytics and just the great system that the Astros have notoriously had in terms of helping pitchers really discover.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Starling Marte. And that's in there for strike 1. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now fly ball to right center. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. 1 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Big time power. In 2022, Garrett Cole set the Yankees single season strikeout record with 257 punch-outs. Pretty amazing mark for that historic franchise. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And there's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That misses off the outside edge. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Jeff McNeil stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark and taking the ball for the Mets, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, DJ LeMahieu. Out towards right center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2-1 now. Scherzer deals. A little bit low. Bounced up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. With Anthony Rizzo, you almost forget he was originally drafted by the Red Sox. He debuted with the Padres, won that championship with the Cubs, and now a Yankee.
Yeah, and I think one of the telltale signs early with him in terms of the guy that would have that intestinal fortitude is just the fact that he beat cancer.
Swings and misses. Strike 1. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
The wind of the pitch. Now one missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Wow, Singy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Big, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hicks is there for it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 2, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. And that one in the air, center field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last 2 players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
1 ball.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And there's a ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Scherzer deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Got him. 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Josh Donaldson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Cole back to work. Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Next pitch misses. 3-1. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And forget it. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Starling Marte up to hit. Flied out his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Into center. Volpe on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Pete Alonso. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Next one misses, and now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swing and a miss, and the count 2-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs. And now it's filled up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back in the Bronx. Now here's Aaron Hicks.
The left fielder.
Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. And misses inside.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's Jose Trevino. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a pitch. And strike 2. Going to count 1 and 2. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Anthony Volpe.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. First offering misses the mark. Now 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The next offering misses. It's 2 and 2. Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th, Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Canna, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And it's 1 and 1. Next pitch downstairs, 2 and 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Vogelback, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And now it's filled up.
Okay.
Got it by him for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Ready to go, bottom
Ready to
four.
go.
Now
For the
it's the
Yankees,
DH,
the
DJ
designated
LeMahieu.
DJ.
See, DJ LeMahieu, really good hitter, but as well defensive versatility. And fittingly enough, he's the first winner of the Gold Glove Award that went to a utility player. He won it in 2022 in the American League. And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, Boog, that year, 35 games at first, 41 at second, and 47 at third. This guy's just got so much versatility, but a great hitter as well. You know, both you and I were surprised the first time that we were kind of up close and around him of how tall he is. He's 6'4".
Next offering is fouled back. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He's now struck out 8 in a row.
The center fielder, number
Aaron
99.
Judge at the plate. Rolled out to second in his first at-bat. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 1-2. That one just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him! And that's 9 in a row.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one not close. 3 balls and a strike. Giancarlo Stanton hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Stanton at the plate and takes high there. One of the things to remember about Giancarlo Stanton, only 6 players took fewer games to reach 350 career homers. That's impressive. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now the count is even. Right-hander kicks, deals, and downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gleyber Torres on deck for the Yankees. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. That's hard hit in the line. That's a base hit around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and gone. A 3-run rocket, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Aaron Hicks. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. Fouled off to the right. The wind and the pitch. Next offering is outside. Just missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Starling Marte to bat next. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Trevino.
Let's go Yankees.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Go ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Volpe batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Righty delivers. Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
LeMahieu in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
That one 95 to finish him off. Yanks held in check, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back now in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
And now 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Goes down looking. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 2. Back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Leading off, Aaron Judge. Scherzer back to work. And ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Drew Smith getting loose out there. Hunter getting cranked up as well. Kicks and fires. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Scherzer is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Drew Smith.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Anthony Rizzo now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Smith, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Judge on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And fouled off. Throw to first, and he's back in there. The 0-1. And the slider just misses. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's his 2nd strikeout. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Here comes the judge around third. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Holmes, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. 0-1 now. Up the middle, Torres handles. Now he launches a throw over his head.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Here's the left fielder, Mark Canha. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. The tying run at the plate. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a strike in there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is downstairs. Daniel Vogelback waits on deck. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel Vogelback.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. There's a strike. Slap the other way, foul. Two now. Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Making a move at second base. On a pinch run for the Mets, Timlo Castro. And next for the Mets, Eduardo Escobar.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. That one lifted to left. Hicks is there for it. 2 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. The run scores from second, and it's a 1-run game.
Just a huge at bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Out to short. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.